Just checking the sun levels. Test 1, 2. Yep, we're good. I know I'm a little early, guys, but not. I don't really have much to do today. It's 7:43, and I talked to people at Peace today, and he agreed to not try to be on Skype tonight for us, so that we can actually have a non-pop stream and have others feel like they can contribute to the show. So unfortunately, of course, that means that this is going to be really exciting. No pop tonight. But that means in exchange, I want to have you guys ask me good questions tonight. Not much is up. No, it's MA. Really, it's just Monday night. I slept a bit before I came on the show. Yeah, I know. Everybody likes a break from pop. Please post a like in the likes box. Yeah. You like it? You like pop not here? Put a like in. Anyway, so I'm feeling okay. I can hear her cat is digging a hole to China in the cat box. I'm gonna have to take care of that in a little bit, I think. But I'm feeling good overall. I slept a little bit before I came on, so I had a chance to cool my jets, relax, and watch a lot of tarot card readings, and to see. I like to gather a lot of data and research things and stuff. They received notice from the people at the Salvation Army. They called me back. They said they did send out the 160-34. The coronavirus, that's exactly what it was going to cover. I talked about it briefly on Facebook this morning, and pop! Immediately called me on Facebook or on my phone, totally derailed my stream. The coronavirus or COVID-19. I just saw a piece by Dr. Oz. He was discussing the coronavirus. And he was saying the problem is that by the time you hit 80 years old in China, your mortality rate is 50%. So, thank God I'm not 80 years old yet. Yeah, I'll be about 30 years old. So, the COVID-19, there's questions about what would the United States Centers for Disease Control do if a city has it? Would they do it like Wuhan province and close the entire province to travel restrictions to other states or other towns if a city has COVID-19? And I really don't know. How would it affect, say, a small town like Winsted? I was trying to mention this on the Facebook. I think YouTube would. I mean, not YouTube. I think Winsted itself would survive fine because Winsted has one thing that the major cities in Connecticut don't have, and that is a lot of agriculture out in the periphery. The problem is that, like any other community nowadays, we all depend on technology. Yes, I have my headphones. I don't have them on because we're not taking any phone calls tonight. Very difficult. Why? But with COVID-19, I'm going to get back to that. What's going to happen if they do decide to shut down and restrict travel in, say, a city like Winston? Winston would be able to continue to keep working because the local farms in the area would still be able to import their agricultural products into the town. However, places like Hartford, Waterbury, Bridgeport, Bristol, not going to talk the bigger cities. I'm talking about the Connecticut ones here. These cities would be in trouble because they don't have any farms within city limits, whereas Winston does have some small agricultural businesses inside the city limits. So there would be a major colossal disaster. We're not even talking about the metropolises like Boston or New York or even Washington, D.C. Those people would be in really deep trouble. With no food coming into the city. It's just like it's already happened. We've already found out in Australia they have run out of toilet paper. Toilet paper? Why? Okay, well, for one reason, people got the runs. and they put them right on the toilet paper. How you doing, Alexandra? My bad. How you doing? Where is it? Okay, so how you doing? I'm trying to say hi to all the people I can. So right now, as I said, the main thing is please don't forget to click the ding the like button if you really like what we're trying to do. I wanted to try to get the show less derailed. Conversely, same thing. Pop is trying to also work on his own show. He wants to try to get some guests in his interview on his show. I wish him luck. I really do. He talked to me about some of the guests he wants to get on, and I thought they were interesting ideas. And then he said, "Is anybody you would like to get on your show eventually?" I said, "I'd like to eventually get Rebecca Marina Messenger and Sunlight." Sunlight is a young lady in upstate New York who is Italian American, and she's very much a very deeply spiritual person, a little bit on the fringe, but compared to Pop, it's a lot more easier to digest, I think. So, I mean, I think, how you doing, Goalie Herm 502? Hello, welcome to the show. As of course, we started a little early tonight, and if I mispronounce your names, I am really sorry. Some of these names are new to me, and I may mistakenly mangle them. It's not always easy for me to pronounce certain names on the show. But like I said, the one thing is he said, some of the guests I'd like to have on the show. He gave me a list of names. I said, I got a feeling some of them would be more incendiary to the show than beneficial to the show. But the person of Sunlight is a very interesting person, and I love to get her on the show. She definitely would be different in the way she views her feelings on spirituality. Being that she was born and raised a Roman Catholic, and of course got into some really unusual faith system ideas that are not within the magisterium. I just, that'd be interesting. I've heard her talk, and some of the stuff that she's covered has been unusual, but might still be worthwhile watching. Rebecca Marina Messenger is a well-known spiritual teacher that has been traveling the United States and the world for many years, and has covered a lot of spiritual stuff. And I think it'll be great. How you doing, Boston girl? How's your niece? How's your little baby niece doing? Boston girl Bridget's sister gave birth to her niece yesterday, and so she has a newborn niece. Give her congratulations for that. I really wish I could have children. I can't. I'm sterile. I cannot have kids at all. It's not in any way, shape, or form. So I can't even afford to adopt them, even if I wanted to. Adoption is ridiculously expensive in this country. No matter what you do, it's just ridiculously expensive. She's great. Thank you. So tiny. She was born today. Oh, she was born today. Oh, guess what? She's a Pisces. How do you like that? Congratulations. You're going to have a little Pisces in your hands. Very, very, very emotional. Not as bad as a Cancer, but going to still be very emotional. She's a water sign. Yeah. I was supposed to have been born in March, actually. But I wanted to get out of my mother so bad, I kicked and broke the water. I wanted to get out. I said, I don't want to be a Pisces. I want to be an Aquarius. I want to be the Brady one. So I figured out this way to get out of there with kick like crazy. Oh. I was born a month early. Yes. Oh, really? It's true. My mother said, "You're supposed to be born in March. You glad to get out so bad." I said, "I didn't want to be a Pisces." Oh, that's just me. Anyway, I'm a Cancer. Well, Cancer and Gemini are my birthday. Yeah, my racing sign is Sagittarius. My moon is Leo. My Venus is Capricorn. Oh, yes, I have Virgo on my chart too. Oh, isn't that interesting? Yeah, she's early too. Really? Yeah, because they do slavery nowadays. They didn't used to do that with my mom. When I was born, they didn't do that on a regular basis unless it was emergency. Unless they felt like the baby was going to get too big, and then they would do it. But most of the time back then, it was more or less natural delivery or maybe a cesarean. My mother had natural. She hated the job, trust me. I was not an easy. A lot of back labor. I made my mom work hard. Took her about 3 hours to get me out. I'm a first day summer baby. Well, that's cool. Yeah. And Lomi's birthday is February 11th. But you know what? Here's the problem with Lomi. We can't get my chart. We can't get her chart because the software at the cafeastrology.com only goes back to 1900. So I contacted Anna at Cafe Astrology, and I asked her, I said, "Can I get a custom-made chart for someone born in 1835, 5:05 a.m., February 11th in Stockholm, Sweden?" I never got an answer. I really need to know Libby's chart, and I need to be able to use it with, compare with the data for the other charts I already have on file with my friends and family, because I want to know how compatible Lomi is to me. Well, I know we get along well. We get along fine. Yeah. But it still would be nice to know the numbers. It would be nice to see how the numbers actually compare. It's an Aquarius thing. Trust me. I love our facts. We love our figures. We love our numbers. Hey, Michelle. Hey, guys. I am here listening, cleaning up after another day of remodeling. I didn't expect it to be this much work, but I'm listening. Yeah, I know, Rachel. I know what it's like to remodel, from the demo to the plaster work. My dad did mostly sheetrocking, but we have done plaster work too. It's a mess. I'm the kind of person that would do the plaster. My brother was a sheetrocker, so my brother was not good at plaster. Oh well. What do you think of the full moon this week on the 13th? The full moon is actually going to start on the 9th or the 10th of March, not the 13th. So it's going to be either tonight or tomorrow is going to be the full moon, I've heard, for our area. So yeah, the full moon is going to be bringing out a lot of interesting psychic energy. And like I said, my moon is Leo. It's kind of funny because I'm not really like your typical Leo. I'm not as grandstanding unless I'm with a group of friends I really feel comfortable with, and then I can be really, really quite affable. But if you actually quite a difference. And no. I know, but in the same week, people will be going crazy more than usual. Well, you can take advantage of the crazy energy. Crazy energy can result in people doing some interesting things. It's not necessarily a total waste. It's just a full moon can be a time when some of the greatest inspiration can come out for some people, and they can come up with new ideas. And by the way, like Bob Dog or Melody Autis was asking me about the COVID-19. I wonder if some virus specialists out there may all of a sudden get a stroke of insight and come up with an idea how to vaccinate for COVID-19 and turn it into a distant memory. But think about this, even with the flu vaccine, we haven't really got rid of the flu either. or the common cold. That's an interesting one. How come the common cold has no vaccine? Really? Did you get outside? Yeah, I walk back and forth to the soup kitchen, and so I did do some walk. It's gonna be nice tomorrow too. It was nice. I actually walk up to the soup kitchen without the walker, and I use the walker going down the hill because it's kind of steep, and I don't want to lose my footing. But normally I walk up to the soup kitchen without the walker. My swelling in my knee has gone down to virtually none. Oh, so I'm getting more active now. I'm doing more things, and I'm doing more positive things. How you doing, Mr. Kenneth Stanley? No, we're not doing Discord today because we don't have the data to do Discord today. Really, we don't. We don't get a refill until on Wednesday, and then we get our 6 gigabytes refill. So we have to really watch the data quota for the next 3-4 days. But at least we're streaming at this point. Are you getting your hair? No, not this week. I'm gonna get my hair retouched next month because this month there is no extra money for it, but there is money for it next month. It's already allocated. So you're gonna have to look at my crazy hair for the next month, and then on the 8th of April, I get it retouched. I've been putting money in the savings account each month, so just in case, so we have the buffer zone. By the way, as I said earlier, the Salvation Army confirmed that they did send out the $160.34 to Connecticut Light and Power, or AKA Everscrew. So they have the payment coming into them. So all I have to do is pay $53 for this month. I'm doing fine. You're just persistent. I said I'm doing fine. Have you tried the unlimited data plan? The unlimited data plan does not exist for mobile hotspots. Unfortunately, I can get the 14 gigabyte plan for $40, which has data stash, which I might get in the future. Not now, because we want to get the home bill paid off. So next month, I'm going to be sending them the remaining $60-something and change, and get them out of my hair. No pun intended. And then we'll get my hair retouched at the same time. So we are working. Me and Lumi have been working on the budget, coming up with plans that based on reality and based on actual common sense spending. So it's a great thing, and I'm looking forward to it. The hair, by the way, is still $50. I gotta get trimmed up too. So it's gonna be $60 this month coming up. But the fact it's growing out is damn much. Yeah, I know. It's money. It's a nutty coloring job. Patty screwed up my hair so many ways this Sunday. I mean, the poor lady's gonna probably go, well, I might have to charge you more because your hair's a real mess. Yeah, I know. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. I know that Tori really works hard on my hair, trying to get it straightened out. She's gonna have a real mess to fix this. Because you can see it's got all kinds of crazy colors. Oh, and she says it. Oh, that's cool. I think it looks like shit. Yeah, it looks like shit. I'm gonna try to get it done as soon as I can. I wouldn't be surprised if she says to me, "Well, it's gonna be more than a retouch." Well, sorry, I only can afford to do. Actually, Michelle puts some money from her savings into her checking. She could do it more expensively. Yeah. No, either way, I did not go to the grocery store yet, but the basic cat needs will be here tomorrow from Walmart. So we're going to get the cat food, some canned cat food, a bag of cat litter, and what else? Not a foundation, and one more thing. What was it? One more thing. We got one more thing coming. We'll figure it out. I have the list. I just go dig it up. Anyway, so kept it cheap, kept the list small, done the cash purchases so that we can make sure that there's enough the cat supplies the cats need. And because remember, my cats can't go to the soup kitchen to eat. I can. And I've also got like 108 in food stamps left. I got to go pick up some milk eventually. Yeah. Well, the milk will get it. Yeah, because the other milk is almost empty anyway. So I bought some coffee from Cumbies. Extra bold. That's all they had. Which brings up another related question. Everybody talks about the coronavirus. What's going to happen if the delivery stopped to the stores? I know that there's been a run on toilet paper in Australia. I know that the companies that make hand sanitizer are saying they have run out. As they have said, you can use something like 70% rubbing alcohol and wash your hands with that if you need sanitizer. A re-election year has a disease, 2004 SARS, 2000 avian flu, 2010 swine flu, 2012 MERS, 2014 Ebola, Zika virus, I forgot about that one, and Ebola again. The swine flu in China is still running around, raising hell for the pork industry. And they also says H1N1 has not disappeared. There's also H5. Is it H5N1? H5N1. H5N1. There's H5N1 and there's H1N1. And killing birds and resulting in farmers killing their chickens. In China, they were so desperate to kill all their chickens, they just dug a big mass grave and they poured all the little baby chicks in the grave and then just covered it with dirt. Yeah. I feel bad for the little chicks. Because, I mean, I don't know how you treat the flu in a chick. But obviously it was as easy to kill them. Yeah, get that hair, did up some screw, planning non-perishable foods from grocery now. Spread that paper, baby. Yeah, well, I'm going to try to get down to Stop and Shop. But this week, I'll have to figure it out. Originally, I was supposed to go shopping with Krista this morning, and I talked to her, and I told her that I'm gonna have to wait a little longer. But I'll see if I can try to schedule a ride for next week. Bearded Prince, well, I'm afraid I don't understand what that means. No, I don't know what that is. But the point is that this is Pop Free Night. So anybody who wants to talk about anything that doesn't involve anything about Pop, because I know Pop. I know that he loves to talk, and he loves to talk a storm. He's great for when the show is dull and there's no one here, and then we can get him on. He and I have ideas for both channels. I'm going to tell you what they are. They're not. He's still working on some of that on his channel. He wants to get someone named Rashara, a California native that has a very strong faith system. Also, he wants to get Allison Thomas on his channel and also get Esmeralda Rivera on his channel. And he wants to get Rebecca Marina Messenger on his channel. I want to get Rebecca Marina Messenger on my channel. And he says, who would you like to get on your channel? I said, I'd like to get Sunlight on my channel, Rebecca Marina Messenger. If we can get both on, it'd be fun. Because Sunlight has a very unusual faith idea of faith. I think it'd be fascinating. Means never gonna happen. Yes, I know. The paratransit will. Yeah. Thursdays. I have to see what my Thursday schedule looks like. I don't see why I couldn't go. Me in the morning. I really kind of would like to go with a partner because I'm going to need some help. And so that's one of the reasons why I was going to ask if anybody would like to go with me to the store. I know Angela Buckley and I had talked about it. She had mentioned that she did not know that she was eligible to use the same transportation because she's also disabled. But I like to go with the buddy system. I wouldn't call the ship a sinking ship. Sunlight isn't really a big name, and she's kind of small fry. Rebecca Marina Messenger had originally wanted our 11 originally had managed to get her to at least was going to try to get her on the show, but then we had the problems in the past and that didn't work out. Pop right now is interested in getting her on the show along with a few other people that he knows. It's on his show. So I think I wish him luck with his show. So that's his show. Pop has his own channel. So I want to say this. Right now, you guys are pop free. Is that like sugar free? Caffeine free? Kind of. Yeah, it's kind of like pop free. Well, now pop free! Yeah. Actually, not entirely. Of course, pop will be on so on and so forth every once in a while. But right now, we'll see what happens. Let Pop run his own damn show and stop hogging yours. Well, that's why I suggested nicely if he could let me see how we do with him without him present today. Of course, he might join in the comments. But I'm not having him on Skype today. I can't. I don't really have the data plan to do it. Hey, chat. Maybe in the flesh. Okay. How are you, man? I've been fine. Just maintaining my life, walking better. Took a nap before I came on. Trying to sort through all my mental housekeeping. I'm also got to work some more on my physical housekeeping. So that's a little hard to do, but my knee is getting better and faster and stronger and quicker. So I'm trying to get more things done, like sweeping the floors. Eventually, I'm going to have to get a mop bucket. Right now, I can still wash the floor because I still have a mop. I just soak it in the sink with some dish soap, and then I just wash the floor that way. And that's what I'm going to have to do because my floor in the kitchen is full of cat litter. Because what I do is I have to put the cat box on the kitchen table to clean it and then declump it, and then I put it back on the floor for the cats. So I was doing that the whole time, even when I had arthritis. So it's not really a change of plans. It's just I have to lift the sucker. I have to put it on the table, declump out the clumps, and change the litter as needed, and put it back down again. So I have been taking baths. That's one thing I could not do at her house. She insisted on me taking showers. I'm a bather, not a showerer. I take baths. I take nice long ones. I soak in my big cast iron tub, and I basically soak my leg, which likes it. Miss monopolizes your show. You almost ran 2 hours last night with viewers bailing like rats and sinking ship. Missed your data. Cat box and kitchen table. How am I not surprised? Well, the table already gets cleaned up anyway. Yeah, the table has to get cleaned. It's just... But, I mean, the cat box goes back on the floor when it's done being cleaned out. It's not like I leave it on the table. And then I have 2 cat boxes. I have 2 cat boxes, one in the kitchen, one in the pantry, one in the bathroom. So the one in the bathroom doesn't get much use. Right now, they got the window open to the pantry so the cats can go in and outside. So they're not using the boxes as much because they're going outside to do their business. They just jump out to the pantry window, jump onto the chair on the porch, and then jump onto the floor, and then they go downstairs into the backyard, do their business, and come back up. Which means in the summer, most of the time, I don't have to change the litter as much. In the wintertime, it's more of a problem. it's nice to live in an area where my cats can be indoor outdoor cats because it simplifies my life. Yeah, I got two. I got two cat boxes because well, that was before my cat before Dusty took off. The cats I have now are both fixed. Rusty and Fame are fixed. Why, were they ever broken? I'm more broken than they are. True. All right. Anyway, so maybe she gets. No, they don't need a third one. They don't even use the one in the bathroom much. That cat litter is clean. Now that one gets hardly much use. That's their backup. I think for Rusty, he kind of likes pull through parking. I don't think he likes having the backup. He's a cat box. He's like trying to back up a motorhome. Meep, 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 meep. Okay, I'm on a concrete slab. Yep. Okay, unload. Whereas the other one, he's just basically in and out. It's like a drive-through. Yeah. So, how you doing, sissy? It's a long time no talk. I know I saw you a couple weeks ago. Please don't forget to put the like in the like jar. You can always use the likes. We gotta increase the likes above the dislikes. Can we get the likes up to 10 tonight? Oh, so why not? You had up to 8 people on the show. You had up to 8 people on the show. Rusty. Oh, big cat's here. Hide the mouse. I gotta hide the mouse because this cat will actually jam my mouse up. Don't ask me how he does it. Oh. Beast. Yeah. Yeah, heavy beast. I'm heavy easy. 35, 40 pounds. All right, going good. Yeah, he's pretty big. He's a big cat. Really big kitty cat. My girlfriend has one cat and changes the box in the morning before work, and she uses the cheapest little. Well, yes, I do agree with you. I do the same thing. I don't really like to dump a ton of cat litter in there. I usually put maybe about an inch of litter in there, and then I change it out. Well, if it really looks icky, I change it out every week. But now that the cats are going outside more because it's warmer, it makes it a lot easier for me. And it just works out. Yeah. Mr. Big Tails here. Also, I'll tell you about canned cat food, cat litter, foundation, about one more thing, and I forgot what it was. You'll remember. I remember it. Yeah. Cat litter. I don't know. The cat litter, the cat boxes that we all use today, cat litter actually was introduced in the 1940s. Yeah. Big cat. Oh. Beast. 35-pound monster. He's the big guy. He's the big cat. Rusty's Fame's cute too. Takes care of it quarterly for health wellness checks. Yeah. Well, my cats get their shots and checkups when I can. That's one of the reasons I got to try to work on that. I got to try to get these guys up to code. And he needs his boosters in a few years. Anyway, so this cat's a beast. I was wondering if I should ask the vet if maybe my cat should get some testosterone shots. I wonder if that would help him with is it low T? It's no T. He has no T. He needs T. He needs Mr. Testosterone. Okay, so he has no testicles anymore, but I think after he got fixed, I think he exploded. He's all muscles. He's huge. This guy's enormous. This guy's huge. And you got to cover the mouse when he's around because he will actually cause my mouse to jam up. I don't know how he does it. It don't matter if it's an optical mouse, wireless optical, hardwired optical. Hardwired mechanical, mechanical optical or wireless. He will jam the mouse up. I don't know how he does it. Toe tackers, that's not necessarily true. It's not necessarily true. Yeah, well, anyway, it's not necessarily true. You gonna take my entire desk? Of course you are. He's a shedder. He sheds. He sheds like a golden Labrador retriever. Come on, thing. Rusty, come on. You make me itch. Ugh. A cat hair. Yeah. I gotta get my hair retouched next month. Oh, now we have an appointment made. Where is everyone? Well, actually, we're doing pretty good right now, sis. We have 4 people on. The normal rat pack are, well, a few of them that basically saw the bottom of my shoe, if you will. And the wire is around somewhere. He's still on here. But the others that were disturbing everybody, they have been told not to come back. Oh, Papa's not pissed off. She's not mad at me. Papa's not mad. I just asked him tonight if we could try having a show without him constantly hijacking the show. So he said fine, and so there's nothing wrong with Pop. He's fine. He's not mad. He's just doing his own show right now. That's why he's not here. He agreed to let me to have a few nights and see how the show does without Pop present. And we can see the likes are going up. That's good. That just proves one thing, is that people do not like, well, I already knew they kept saying they didn't like Pop on the show. So, yeah. But in a couple of weeks, we're going to try to get some new guests on. I want to try to get someone named Sunlight on. So what is the face? Okay, what's with the Facebook page? Facebook is my alternative platform. We've been doing shows on Facebook as well to try to diversify our show portfolio. So, because I have over 1,600 followers on my Facebook account, so I figure I can reach out to them. Well, he's not here, so he's not here. So that's what the Facebook videos are for. Is we have our morning show at the Sid Kitchen. This morning was short because I got phone call after phone call from Pop and from I just realized it was just easier to end the show early. It was pretty much covered everything I could about COVID-19 and wasn't much more to say. I just said basically is that I think Winston will be, for the most part, should be fine because COVID-19 is going to be more of an issue for the major metropolises and major cities. Winston is not a major. My hair looks like crap. Don't ask. Patty basically got impatient doing my hair. Well, unfortunately, she didn't even do a good job on it. It looks like hell. Oh, could be worse. Yeah, she actually ran out of hair bleach. She'll use chlorine bleach on it. Kill the psoriasis. That's about the only good thing it did. Well, it did lighten the hair up a lot. Yeah. All right. And my hair smelled like a laundry detergent. So, personally, I do not suggest you do that if you're in a hurry. Do not use chlorine bleach in your hair, okay? So, 39 minutes, 56 seconds, not bad. Not bad. So let me ask you guys what kinds of stuff would you like to see us cover on the show more often? I want to know because, like I said before, is my channel. I'm working on trying to rebrand this. These shows have been kind of all over the map, and they have been changing a lot over the years. I want to try to reach out to new content. Content that's encourages thought and promotes discussion. So does anybody want to talk about a topic today? Anybody have any topics to cover? What would you like to talk about? What do you want to talk about? What do you want to say? What do you want to talk about? What do you want to say today? So, okay, I got an idea. Let's talk about, what's what they say first? You have been saying that for at least a year. My neighbor's teenager has a channel with over 24,000 subs. And all she does is discuss current events. Well, we can do that. But there's so many current events right now going on. Did you know that actually candidate for the Democratic National Party, he said, Biden has honestly said straight out, is we have no chance to beat Trump. Amazing. He actually had said we cannot beat Trump. Why, you ask? Well, for one thing, we can't beat Trump because we don't have I thought about going with dark hair, but like Lummy's color. Lummy's color. Yeah. Well, you still got my wig. I still got the wig. I'll show you the color I'm talking about. Yeah, I still got it. Watch out for the cord for the microphone. Yeah, I know. Let's see. Do. All right, where did you shove it? Oh, there it is. No, that's not it. There it is. Now, I want to just show you from the color perspective. This is the Lummy's wig, except of course I have my length. You can see the swatch. Yeah, maybe. I think it would work. I've seen it this week. Yeah. So yeah, that's the color of Lummy's wig. It's a dark brown wig. So I kind of like this style. I think it's kind of cute. It feels a little longer. Next time you go, get your hair done. Low lights. I don't know what low lights are. Tell you what, right now the current hair looks like crap. Oh God. You kind of got low lights. You want to talk about low lights? Okay. Look more like low life. I hate putting this thing on. Oh, okay. You got it all right? I think I got it all right. No, you didn't get it on right. Oh, that's weird. Mix of blonde and white and brown. Yeah. I don't think so. My girlfriend also owns a brush and knows how to use it. I brushed my hair before I came on the show today. Yeah, I did. I brushed my hair before I came on the show today. So, yeah, I thought about going brown. Because, you see, you don't have to have blonde hair to be a snow queen. You don't have to have blonde hair. In fact, the BBC versions of the Snow Queen movie, the Snow Queen herself had dark black hair. Yeah, you don't have to be a blonde to be a Snow Queen. You don't have to be green to be a spring queen, weather steward either. Someone do it anyway. Just they think it's fun. This is a waste of my time. I have a nice day. Let's just see. I'm remodeling our kitchen. How are you, babes? Low lights, highlights, only dark. Oh, okay. I don't know. Some people have talked about that. Personally, I want to do is wanted to see about getting my hair retouched just for now. But honestly, I did think about changing my hair color in 2020. I thought about it. It would be nice to change it. Patty was kind of pushing that, but I was kind of thinking about it myself. Just changing it. I did brush my hair. It's flyaway because of the processing and you missed the entire. Yeah, I know. Patty used to hate that. Your hair looks like crap. Oh, sorry. I was thinking about they have temporary dark hair color. I remember one time I tried that type idea. Planning to go for a redhead look, and it was in Arkansas. I bought some temporary copper red hair color that's designed to rinse in like a rinse. But my natural hair was kind of dark anyway, so it wasn't really much use. I had red hair. I did have my hair. My hair has naturally got a little bit of red in it, so I just every time I go red, it just doesn't stay that way. It fades out. That was probably because I was working as a dishwasher in a restaurant, and the bleach and the chemicals and the machine kind of just stripped the hell out of my color out of my head all the time. I was thinking it originally looked like Aaron from Eastern Bubblegum. Pink hair. Yeah, they could do that. I just the only thing is that I'd have to get a new ID card. Michelle, yours expires in 2020 anyway, so it really wouldn't matter if you did it now. It wouldn't mess up your picture on your card. Yeah, Michelle's hair comes out good. It's true. My hair doesn't come out good. Especially when it grows up. Normally, when it grows out, it looks a little bit like Kirstie Alley's when she was a big fat blonde actress. In the movie, big TV series, big fat actress. But then, of course, as my hair got like the current situation, it looks like a mess. Patty didn't lighten my hair enough, and then she was like the most brutal person to do coloring my hair. I thought about buying a box kit and doing it myself, but and I kind of lost my nerve, and I went, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and have the pro do it so I don't lose my hair in the process. So see, I've been doing live streams. Sub to me, income chat. It's pretty chill. Kind of like what I'm trying to do right now here. Not bad. 25 likes. 25 likes. Yeah. And so I got people coming in, dropping by, saying hello. And that's nice because, like, this is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of things that my show should have been. Not sitting there and listening to people talking about unmentionables. Like 5 years ago, I never went back to Strawberry Blonde. Oh, that's right, you're Strawberry Blonde. Because Patty is a light redhead. Her hair is naturally light red. And she's a redhead. Yeah. The only thing is me and her are not going to work out. Period. But that's another story. I don't want to go. I don't want to talk about. I don't want to talk about Patty. I just wanted to say is that me and Lemmy looked at the facts and we said it ain't worth it. Too many miscommunications, too many misunderstandings. So I just yeah. Right now, I'm wondering who is the several tarot readings say I will meet a new person, or actually an old person that wants to kind of have a chance with me. I'm thinking the time of Lorraine Plord. I don't know. Lorraine is pretty cool. I mean, I lived with her at the homeless shelter. She's really bubbly, awesome Piscean a woman. I mean, she's cool. Do I have a channel? Yeah, you have to have, Sissy, in order to be able to chat, you have a channel. Even though it's empty, everybody has a channel. If you're on YouTube watching the show, chatting, you have a channel. A lot of people don't do anything with the content on it, but you have a channel. So, of course, it's nice to see Sissy around. I actually, by the way, no one really is interested in going into my cesspit of Discord, and because unfortunately the trolls are still there in the cesspit, and so people have been staying away from the cesspit unless they grow up here. Of course, I still put out the invites if you want to go there, but honestly, I think most people rather not. LOL always comes on. Yeah. So, I don't expect anyone to want to join the cesspit. Maybe I should call the channel the cesspit. The Discord channel the cesspit. And I got a feeling that will probably get a lot of people kind of pissed off. Why are you calling the channel this? Oh, never mind. What a bunch of strange ones in Discord. Oh my God. Yeah. Discord's a cesspit. It's just, not saying all the Discord channels are cesspits. I happen to be on a couple that are actually pretty decent. Like Direct Weather and Oppenheimer Ranch Project channel. And of course, Louis Rossman's channel. They're not cesspit channels. The ones that associate with the World of Warcraft are not cesspits either. But yeah, I know. You didn't miss much. It's not really that good. It's definitely unfortunately my Discord, I've erased it a few times, regenerated it, erased it, regenerated it, erased it, regenerated, because I couldn't figure out the easiest way to separate the wheat from the chaff. So it's not easy to maintain a Discord, especially when it's public access. And all the Kiwi farms and all the trolls and all the Reddit trolls come in and they start sabotaging it. It's almost impossible to keep up. I landed in some weird Discord when I could access it, but for some reason, it's saying my saved password isn't my password. Yeah, you probably were hijacked. I have heard of it actually happening to YouTubers. Oh yeah, stay away from somebody named Trap Drip. Rachel, you know more about Trap Drip than I do. Could you give everyone a quick 411 on who Trap Drip is? And I see other wires here. Okay, let's approve him. Let's get him all set. Yep. All right. Says, I don't know where it says, hi, sissy. How you doing? I don't know where. Another wire just say this. I guess that moderator must have been you, or Rachella, or both. Just for what happened to all the girls, Stacy and Marie and the rest? Stacy has been doing her own channel and her own streams. Irish Marie is here. She calls herself Daisy on here. And she's still on the Discord as Irish Ma. And Stacy is on Discord as herself. But they haven't been posting much here. Well, from what I know, they go around and they leave comments asking to be friends. Yeah, but the thing is that it doesn't seem like they actually managed to have you click a form or something. But it sounds more like what they want you to do is do a sub for a sub. And the problem with a sub for a sub is, according to YouTube's terms of service, that's actually not considered good. So if you got some stranger you never heard of asking you to sub to their channel and be friends with you, you might want to check it before you sub, because make sure it's something that you really want to get involved with. I'm glad they're well. Yeah. I don't really know. I know that Stacy's been on some of the regular channels that she normally frequents. I know Irish Marie's been around. That's all I know. Do not sub to them. Right. Yeah, don't sub to them. Any channel you look at, if you see, especially if it's a sub for a sub kind of thing, seriously look at it and see if it's worth subbing. If the channel looks like a pile of garbage and doesn't even meet your needs, what you're looking for, don't. Okay, it's just common sense. Just sub to ones that you think are going to be better, meet your applications. I'll be listening, but it's 8:40. I gotta clean this mess up. I never imagined. Oh yeah, trust me. I live in a house with a man, a father that does demo, a brother that does demo. I've done demo. It gets messy. And then you're surprised at how much garbage gets kicked around the floor, especially ripping down plaster walls and rock cloth, and like, ugh. And then it makes your hair stiff as a board, and then you're like, you can't do anything except wash it and hope to get the plaster dust out. Well, she'll be listening, Sissy. She said she has to clean the house a bit because it's getting late, so she wants to clean the house before for tomorrow. So endless dust. Yeah, endless dust. Yeah, it's just messy. And of course, when we do renovation work, my father, my brother, and me are going through, and we're rewiring and replumbing and so it's not just changing the walls. It's actually going through and changing the plumbing and the electrics and the gas lines. Oh my God, we tend to do a lot. It's a mess, but having everything new will be awesome. Make sure to clean out your gas jets of your stove, because they will collect sheetrock and plaster dust like you won't believe. Because when the gas burner is on, the dust will be sucked in right through the orifice. which will cause your burners to burn badly. So make sure that your stoves, your gas jets, and your orifice in your stoves are clean. If you're gonna go through that much work, you might as well just assemble the burners and wash them too in the sink. It's not really hard to do. I've cleaned plenty of gas stoves in my time. Hell, I've hooked up quite a few gas stoves in my time. Last night I had to fix my bed frame on my bed and finally fixed it because the stupid thing was the bottom clamp screw is kind of damaged. So what I ended up doing was I found an old abandoned wrench in my toolbox that went for an old circular saw that was stolen, Willimantic, and I put that as a backer plate behind the screw in my bed frame to tighten it down so that it would lock it good and tight. So now my bed frame doesn't try to separate when I'm laying on it. Everything will be new, Michelle, including the gas valves. I'll be back, hopefully. Yeah. Speaking of new, I wish my landlord would actually begin the process of doing some demo in my apartment in the kitchen. Like, why can't we get a new floor in here? Like, he's been... I think originally he was going to do that when I moved out. But, sorry, landlord. I'm not moved out yet. So you're going to have to work in situ. Yeah. Everything will be... I'll be back, so hopefully, if not, yeah. But at least you got your family helping you to do it instead of hiring a contractor. As I mean, that's when it gets expensive. Yeah. But like I said, I've done enough demo with my brothers and my father. It's messy. My job is mostly just doing the electrics. And we do have a plumber friend who's fully licensed plumber. He has all the tools to do plumbing. So we actually did redo some of the pipes in the kitchen too. My parents' house. It's nice to be back home because even though my house is a little dirty, a little messy, it's my dirty, it's my messy, so I know where everything is. My knee, actually I didn't show you my knee, did I? I'll show you, I can walk on it. Let me make sure I don't trip on my cord in the process. And of course, stupid cord is still caught on. You stupid son of a... Okay. So anyway, I can see him walking now. Let me get this shot out of the way. You can see my knee here. This is my knee as it is now. This is my other knee. You can see the difference here. The kneecap is broken in half, but I can still walk on it. It's doing a lot better than it used to be. Still a little bit stiff to walk on, but I can walk. The walker is just so when I'm walking home from the soup kitchen to help me walking down the hill. So that's what I use the walker for most of the time. Some days it hurts more than others. Right now it's not hurting, it's just annoying. I fell on some black ice and smashed it and broken my kneecap in 3 places. Ruptured a tendon in my knee. And ended up in the ER for 35 hours. Then I ended up staying at Patty's house for 2 months because I was totally unable to walk. Then finally, I started being able to walk. On February 5th, I came home. So the good news is it doesn't hurt, but it's just annoying because it slows me down because I have to walk much slower than I used to. I used to walk really fast. I'm still kind of working fast. Now I'm walking faster. I'm getting more stable on my knee. So I'm doing more now. But I still have a hard time getting off the floor. So if I sit down on the floor and plug in cords, it takes me a lot of work to manage to get up. off the floor. Like I have to grab onto a table or something to pull myself up. Because my knee right now, the damaged tendons are still strengthening and healing. So, yeah, I thank you. I'm doing better. That's me and Patty both had agreed on that. Because originally the orthopedic doctor was planning major surgery. And he's like, well, wait a second. How much is that going to cost me? No, $50,000. I was like, where am I going to get $50,000, doctor? Come on. Where am I going to come up with $50,000 to go into the operating theater? Are you crazy? I said, look, said my carer, which is Patty, had 2 kneecaps shattered, and she didn't even go to the emergency. She didn't even go to for surgery at all. She's doing what I did when she was 16. That is, she basically convalesced like I am, rested her legs, did some light exercises to keep them up and get stronger. And now she walks around with them. And her kneecaps, of course, I don't think she had the same condition, exactly the same condition with her knees I do. But hey, I'm walking. Yeah, I'll take that. A good thing. Walking, moving. I go up and down the stairs every day. I take care of everyday work like I used to. Maybe it's always take me a little longer to do things in the kitchen, but like cleaning, I'm trying to sweep the house. She left me a mess. She came in here like a wrecking ball. Well, she was well, you're not gonna be staying here anymore, so I don't have to be nice about it. Just fuck it. She made a mess of my house, basically knocked everything over the floor. And then we came back that one day on the 5th, and she said, "Your place filthy." Well, I thought you said you cleaned the place. No, you didn't clean the place. No. So why are you blaming me? I haven't been here for 2 months. I thought you cleaned the place. No, I didn't. I was just throwing stuff in the dumpster. You're throwing things in the dumpster, right? No, she threw most of it in the closet. Like, that's really, well, it was good for me because I was able to find most of my stuff back. I still haven't found my film developing tank. I still haven't found my thermometer yet for my meat thermometer, which is for using for darkroom work. Yeah, that's what I do. That's why I used to walk her when I'm walking down the hills. Because going down the hills is a little scarier. Going up the hills, I walk up I carry the walker in my arm going up the hill to the soup kitchen. I used to walk her go down the hill because I'm afraid that given the nature of the way my knee is that because, some people can swing their leg forward and I can't. That leg does not swing forward all the way because of the ruptured tendon. But it still swings forward, but not as well. So the one doctor said, he said, well, first of all, one problem is your kneecap is broken in half. Okay. And you have a ruptured tendon in your patella. He said, you're damn lucky. You got broken your back. You could have gotten a head injury. You didn't get that. So he says, he asked me straight out, do you think you'd actually be able to climb up 3 flights of stairs? And I told him straight up, no. Not now, I can't. Maybe in a couple of months I could, which was about right. So I was even carrying out the garbage from Patty's house. Like in late January, I was taking out the garbage. So, but when I came back here, there was still ice on the ground outside. So getting to the dumpster was a scary thing because after all, I was still kind of unsteady in my knee. I was like, I'm going to fall. I didn't fall. But I was so scared. I was like a little kid just like, look, Mommy, I'm going to fall. I know. Of course, Lumi was there. She said, no, you're not. You just got to stop and slow down and think. So Michelle did. So I had to do. She's done better. Do what you have to do and take your time. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I do. No one ever talks about me that much. Patty couldn't stand me. Patty couldn't stand Lummy, and she tried to throw Lummy out of my life. But the thing is but Patty keeps forgetting is I'm married to Lummy. We can talk about that. Anyway, yeah. Patty wanted to throw Lomi out of my life because she wanted to be the main prima donna in my life. Oh, excuse me, Patty. Ain't gonna happen. I'm married to Lomi. Oh, too bad. I mean, you're a nice Virgo and everything, but I'm sorry. I'm in love with Lomi too, so you have to get used to it. Um, I don't know what you guys think of Virgos versus Aquariuses. Yeah, it's frightening. It was. I mean, I took it in stride. I just didn't, wasn't happy about having to say to the guy at, to call the ambulance and tell him I'm incapacitated. I can't get up. I did get up finally with the help of the EMTs, and then they put me on the gurney, and then they brought me up to the medical center or ER, and so I would think it was an interesting experience being incapacitated for 2 days and bedridden. I don't know if it was really that great of an experience, but I certainly found it interesting being placed in an MRI. Ed told me MRIs are scary. It's like a giant torus. You're gonna basically be wrapped in this giant metal cocoon. Yeah, you were, but it wasn't that bad. It just put you in the frame and they slide you in there. It's what they do. It's not that bad. And everybody makes the MRI sound bad. MRI isn't bad. They're just boring. At least they had music for me to listen to. So I asked them to put on some 40s and 50s. I was listening to some Frank Sinatra, Benny Goodman. Yeah, well, it's good stuff. Yeah, that's a jazz dance music. Singers and standards. We're just gonna go. But I actually did not mind the MRI, and like I mentioned before, is because of my situation with the way my biology is. They had to come up with a new way to deal with the need to eliminate waste because a standard method with my knee injury with a fracture pain would have been problematic. And the one nurse I was talking to, Olivia, she was really, really awesome. And she came up with some ideas to make it easier for me to comfortably eliminate waste. And it was great because I didn't make a mess and it worked for both solids and liquids and just using 2 fracture pans. The first fracture pan is for obviously what you would expect, right? Poo. The second one, you put it in front of it, you hook it over the edge to collect the pee. So you don't have to worry about spraying, get everybody else wet. I still use it here, but not as much. I love Virgo women, but they do not get along with Virgo. I do not get along with Virgo men. Really? I think that they're almost the same. In some ways, they are. The Virgo woman always uses the damsel in distress thing. Like I don't know about the men though. I think they. What's the difference between the man and a woman? I saw a lot of things from Patty being a Virgo. She's definitely had a lot of interesting traits. Yeah, the music wasn't bad. He sat under the MRI for about 45 minutes between scanning my knee. Of course, they didn't put me all the way in the torus because I didn't have to. My main object was my knee and my pelvis because they were wondering if my pelvis could have gotten damaged too because of the fall. But they said, well, we can see you have a hairline fixture in your hip joint. I said, really? Well, it's not a new one. Oh, really? But it didn't totally heal up either. Great. So basically, you're saying I'm at the mercy of basically when they fracturing my hip. Well, at least now I know that, right? Oh, and it's your left leg. Oh, okay. But anyway, the thing is for me, the one thing is that I didn't mind staying in the. They gave me a private room in the end because because of the fact that I was bedridden. See, a lot of the time, a lot of people end up sitting in triage in the ER. So people are parked on gurneys in the hallway because of space. A lot of them were ambulatory enough that they could walk to the bathroom. They tried to get me into the bathroom. I fell. It took two strong male orderlies to pick me up and get me back into the toilet because I could not do it on my own. I had to basically grab onto the handicap bars for dear life, trying to stand up. Yeah. The thing is that I actually saw this almost as like a lot of Aquariuses do. It was an adventure. I didn't see it as a horrible, debilitating, nasty surprise. I knew what I was getting into. I knew it was an experience. I wanted to vlog it. I wanted to cover it all and share it with everybody. But the problem was that the internet in the hospital was atrocious. I could not stream because they prevented people from streaming from YouTube for reasons of HIPAA. So I couldn't stream on YouTube. I couldn't stream on Facebook. So the only thing I could do was when I was in my private room, is I streamed there, and I did cover it. And I didn't really talk about the bedpan system that much. I did it in Facebook. I did cover it in Facebook in the video. I explained how it works. But one of the things is I really am surprised that the hospital had no female urinals. I am really surprised they did not have any female urinals at all. And they gave me this male one. They said, try this. I had to ram it hard against my privates just to pee in that. I said to the doctor, this ain't going to cut it. I said, I'm going to end up dribbling all over the sheets. So they said, well, then in that case, the fracture pan is the best choice for you. And so when I was, after my experience with falling in the bathroom, Olivia is the one that said, well, let's see how Michelle pees in the fracture pan. And that's how I was sitting up and I'm peeing. So she said, oh, that's how you pee. It goes straight out. And that's when she said, okay, what we need to do is we're going to come up with a way to deflect the pee into the pan. That's where the second bed pan came in, the second picture pan. It worked. I did cover it in the Facebook video one day, so you can actually see that. Well, I'll show you mine. I got a clean one. Let me just show you mine. I got one. I got two of them, actually, but I'll show you the one I have on here. And I'll show you two bedpans I got, because one of them is an unusual one, because one of my bedpans I actually imported from overseas, and one of them is the American one that they gave me from the hospital. So I'll show you all three. All right. And yes, they're all clean. So I still use these occasionally at night because sometimes my knee just doesn't cooperate. So let's see. You can get these on eBay. This is a lady's urinal. And you can see, I call this my Flippy the Whale, because it looks like a little whale. You can see the tail there with a little thing sticking out. You hang it up on the bed frame. It's designed to hug against your body. You can use it this way. If you're sitting up in the bed like this, or laying in bed like this, like I used to, you can use it like this. Or if you're sitting up, you can use it like this on the bed, and it works out pretty good. It's my main one. So here. This is the fracture pan that they gave. I have two of these in the hospital. This is a standard deal. It's a hospital grade plastic. Not fantastic, but it's the average. This is the one I bought and I had imported. This one here is nice because it has rounded edges. So it goes under underneath your back, and you can actually do what you got to do. It's very comfortable. And what Olivia did was, she just put the two together like this. So you can imagine me laying here on the bed, and then pee goes into this And that's what they did. And the idea was this: it works out great because the pee goes in, and when I'm laying on the bed, I can actually put it like this, and then again, same thing, covers it, no mess, no drips, no burns, no errors, perfect. Um, so it's a good system, and so she got a lot of the nurses excited about it for patients like me, which have an unusual body. It works with men, it works with women, it works with everybody. So it's great for that reason. Why is my cord cut on? Oh, like usual in my life. Yeah, I have that cord on shit. Yeah, okay, well, okay. So, yeah, okay. So anyway, that's how that works. The idea, it's hey, look, if you gotta use it, you gotta use it. It's better to have it than not to have it. I already had these things even before my head arthritis. So that's a good idea, and it works for both men and women. So if you don't have to worry about making a mess, and it's just I know it's kind of weird to talk about that, right? So trust me, compared to what Papa's discussing, it's a lot more mainstream than that. So it's effective. I think the worst thing that I was in the ER was being alone. Nobody came to visit me. Nobody came in. Nobody called me. I mean, Patty talked to me on the phone. Patty talked to me on the text messages and stuff, but no one else did. And that was when I was able to barely get a video out. I couldn't stream to save my ass, but I was able to get enough bars in my cell phone signal. I was able to upload videos, but my battery in my phone was bad and it wasn't working well. So I was constantly having to find a place to charge it. It's funny because Olivia and I were talking even when I was in the intake area. So I definitely say I'm lucky I didn't get any major illnesses like MERS or SARS or anything like that. I'm glad I could avoid this surgeon's knife, but just not really. I don't know. I saw it as kind of educational, but I was kind of bored sitting in the ER for 35 hours because it was a weekend. It was a Friday. And when they finally got me into the MRI, they actually had to have the MRI open a little later for me because otherwise they would have closed radiology, would have closed the department for emergency cases, except for emergencies. And of course, I was the last person that could get in for the day. So they ran through, did the MRIs. I already had the X-rays in Winstead's ER, so I had the X-rays. It was just a amazingly strange idea. Anyway, the one thing I will say about what I've discovered, I already was using these things even before that. I never thought about doing without the bedpan and the bedpan. Never thought about doing that before. But it does work. I still use it at home once in a while. Because there are some days when I just don't want to get out of bed. Period. Yeah, boring. Yeah. And then finally the doctor says to me, Sunday said, "You've been here 35 hours. Don't you think it's time you leave?" I said, "Gee, doc, that's a great idea, but unfortunately, number one, I have no ride home." What? I don't have a ride home. It's Sunday. How am I supposed to get home? And they said, "Oh, I guess we got to put up with you for 8 more hours until the next day." So then finally they called a cab to get me to Patty's house. And so I got to Patty's house. We hung out there for 4 months. The thing with Patty was she was so money hungry. She basically wanted to have her cake and eat it too. But she wanted the same thing I did. As we talked about, we'd like to have a house. We'd like to have a place where we can have a permanent residence of our own. We're saying, well, with your $950 and my money, we can go ahead and get a mortgage. And we were talking big dreams. We were having good times. But the one thing is I still missed my freedom in my own home. Yeah, they finally called a cab. Yeah. So the thing is I just left to living with her for 2 months. She's passive aggressive, and I was really just getting kind of frustrating, having her yelling at me all the time, call me an asshole and a fat fuck and everything else. I just kind of got mad at that, and when the way she was getting brutally abusive, with ripping my hair and basically kicking me and slapping me around and calling me an asshole. And I just said, I don't want to be this here anymore. I just don't want to be here. And then telling her to tell Lumi to go fuck off. And she did not like Lumi at all. Lumi never did anything. Lumi got mad at her and she said, what the hell did I do to you? And she says, I don't want you here, asshole. I'm a Lumi. And Lumi said, why don't you want me here? And she was like, because I don't. So let me see, what we'll do? I'll just keep quiet in the daytime, but me and Michelle will talk at night quietly amongst ourselves. And we did, and we kept praying to the spirits. I said, get us the fuck out of here. Get us the fuck out of here. Help us get the fuck out of here. Please. I want to get out of here as fast as I can. I can taste it. And then on February 5th, the opportunity came, and we took it. We left. We said, we're out of here. Bye-bye. Hasta la vista. It worked out kind of interesting in a way, because when originally Jimmy had changed the locks, which is illegal in the state of Connecticut, in the door. So we actually called the police. The police contacted Jimmy and told him that he has to give us a key because the lockout is illegal in Connecticut since there's no eviction. And so he came with his wife and we talked, and I said, I really want to stay here. He said, I thought you were going to move in with Patty. I thought Patty was going to move in here. That's why I basically changed the lock. I said, why would she move in here? She has her own apartment. Oh, he didn't understand that. He said, I thought she didn't have her own apartment. I said, no, she does. I don't want to live there anymore. I want to come home. And that made Patty so upset. It was like, because what do you mean you want to stay here? After all, she felt like a woman scorned. And I was like, sorry, I just don't think it's going to work. And she just stormed out of there, and she came back on my guts and said, yeah, go bounce in and go fuck yourself. I don't want to deal with you anymore. She was in tears. I'm like, oh, now we're going to turn on the waterworks now. I know that game because I've seen it used before. And I'm like, sorry, not this time. Yeah, I mean, I think Patty still has feelings for Michelle, but I think it's just not a good arrangement. No, it wasn't. Pop, how you doing? Oh, okay. Went to bed about 4. Yeah, well, I went to bed about 4 too. I was tired. I woke up about 6:30-ish. Slept a little longer. Woke up at 7:15. Had a little ice cream. Got ready for the show. Came up here. And got a lot of likes today. 25 of them, 4 viewers. Yeah, it's just wasn't a good reason to stay there. Looking at my tarot card, she would not let me do any social media. She would not let me do YouTube. She would not let me do Facebook. She would not let me do Discord. She insisted that because of all the damage that Joel did, that she said it's best to stay away from it, which would be fine. But I am a social person. Even though I am mostly an introvert, I still have a social presence. And so I thought that having somebody tell me, no, you can't do YouTube, no, you can't do Facebook, no, you can't receive phone calls, no, you can't do all this, no, you can't do Hangouts, no, you can't do email, that was just a bit much for me. I was like, excuse me? You're telling an Aquarius that they cannot do anything? Aquarius are the free spirits. Also, my ascendant sign is Sagittarius, So you're dealing with Aquarius with an ascendant Sagittarius. Do you think I'm going to go ahead and basically be boxed in a box? Screw you. I'm not going to be boxed in a box. I'm a person that likes to get out there, even if it's by myself. I like to do experiment with new things. The physical abuse, the kicking, the slapping, the throwing, the mental abuse is bad enough, but the physical abuse just adds to it. The kicking of my knee, nonetheless. I didn't want to be there anymore. I just said, I'm out of here. So in the fifth game, I took the advantage of that opportunity and GTFO. I came back here. I explained what's going on to the police officer. I said, "Oh, I need to come back here. This is my home." He said, "I remember. I was the one who was actually at the call that picked you up." I said, "Yeah, I remember." He said, "You look like you're walking better now." I'm Taurus. Yeah, I know. Ed's Taurus too. I talked to Ed today, by the way. He says, "I'm glad." He said that you decided to drop Patty and just focus on you. He said, "I think you'll find a new person in your life. I think you will find a new person." The problem is that the person has to know that they're going to have to work with Lummy. Lummy is not going to take her off. Lummy is my spouse. I am married to Lummy. So they have to understand that. You go out with one, you're going out with two. Go out with one girl, get the second for free at Joseph S. Banks. The God of the Bible is just as like Patty tells everyone to do. That is outrageous. Oh goodness, sissy, you stubborn one. Father's a Taurus. Oh, by the way, I got four Virgos in my chart, which most people don't realize I have 4 Virgos. I send you my natal chart, Rachella. I got Virgos in my chart. And by the way, Patty has 2 Aquariuses in hers. Sadly enough, they're not in the areas that make a very good compatible match. Yeah. So is this Aquarius. Taurus is a fixed earth sign. Aquarius is a fixed air sign. Yes, we are the real, true, honest to God airheads of the zodiac. We are the real airheads of the zodiac. Sorry about that. Not trying to make fun of my sign. It's true. We're the airheads of the zodiac. It all makes sense now. Strong but stubborn. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he did. And look at the book of Deuteronomy when he describes the 10 Commandments that he put down on Moses. I am the God that led you out of Egypt. I am a jealous God. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Why would he say that if he's the only God? Because I think he knew he wasn't the only God. How are you? No Bible bashing, please. Yeah, let's not go there. I don't want to start that. Otherwise, you'll make everybody leave. And we just got 25 likes on here. Well, let's keep the 25 likes. It's not like don't turn it into 25 dislikes. I'm sure we'll get a couple. Oh, yeah, we will. I'm a Leo. We don't get along well. Who the heck really is compatible with Aquarius? Everybody thinks is Libra, but Libra, I have a couple Libra friends. Dory was a Libra. We got along pretty well. This guy, Damon, I met in the Soup Kitchen's a Libra, older guy. He seems like a pretty decent dude. But I don't really know. For some reason, I kind of find Virgo fascinating to talk about because Virgos are kind of cool. If I could just find a Virgo that had more compatible parts instead of all the things that make me basically want to throw them through a wall. Yeah, Scorpio, another water sign. I guess that's a good question. Who's keeping count? What's your all the people that are watching out there? All 5 of you. What's your signs? The girl I kind of like, cause she's a Pisces. I don't know if she likes me that way, but she sounds like she wants to hang out. She's a Pisces, so I knew her from the home from Fish Shelter, and I was there. She's really quite a nice person, very friendly. I don't know. We were supposed to meet up, but it never happened. My oldest dad is a Libra. Well, sissy, that's crazy. We both just like, another day. What do you? Okay, so sissy doesn't like Virgo men. What is it about Virgo men? How do they compare to the women? I know they're both service oriented. They both are dedicated to helping people. I don't know much about Virgo men. So, sissy, what is about Virgo men? How do they differ from the Virgo women? Scorpio is interesting. They're very emotional, very passionate. Excellent, from what I've read, excellent lovers. Really do like to help people. Very supportive for many people. I have a Scorpio female friend, and she's I have two. One of them is a little bit strange. The other one is a little more down to earth. Very, very charismatic, very kind, loving person. A 24 born at 404. What mom told me, I was like, okay, Virgo men are controlling and selfish. Okay, what about most Virgo women? They seem like they're kind of controlled too, because some of them are clean freaks, but Patty doesn't quite meet the clean freak attitude. She's kind of a clean freak, but her idea of cleaning is basically like a Taurus, like, yeah, basically throw everything in a bag and stuff in the closet. And then she can't figure out where the fuck anything is. Where my apartment is constantly a mess, and yet I can always tell you where everything is in my apartment, down to the square inch. So that's... my eldest daughter is a Virgo. She's controlling for sure, but she isn't selfish. If she was a boy, probably. Yeah. I don't know. I think that both Virgo men and women both are dedicated to the service of others. I don't think they mean to be controlling. That's why I find them fascinating, because they don't seem like they mean to be controlling. I think because of the nature of wanting the best for you, they end up becoming controlling, if that makes any sense. I'm surprised. Let's see. Martin retracted his message again. But she isn't selfish. She was a boy, probably, LOL. I'll show you Patty's chart. I'm going to show you Patty's chart. Yeah. Let's do that. I'm going to pull up her chart. I want to show you just exactly what I'm talking about here. So let me pull up her chart here. Just so we can I have all her confidential data retracted, so you don't have to worry about her personal private life being exposed on the internet. And let me show you my chart first. Let me show you my chart, but I'm not going to sit there and go through every detail. Let's see. Let's get my natal chart first. Let me open with... Come on. Hurry up. Come on, friggin' cheese grater. You can do this. Stupid thing. Every time I open up this program, I'll tell you to open it with, and I have to basically wait for the stupid computer to come up with the application for it. Come on. Open with... Okay, here we go. Reader DC. I'm going to pull up my chart first, and then I'll pull up Patty's chart. So let me go ahead and switch over to the app here. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, hit this up. Okay, so this is my chart. Now, unfortunately, I can't see your questions while I flip through this. So this is my natal chart. You can get this free from cafeastrology.com. And it's available for download. You can download it. And it goes into a lot of detail. I'm just going to focus on the signs. I'm not going to focus on all the other details. Okay? So we see my sun is Aquarius. My moon is Leo. My Mercury is Aquarius. The ascending sign is Sagittarius. Venus is Capricorn. Mars is Pisces. Jupiter is Virgo. Saturn is Aries. Uranus is Virgo. Neptune is Scorpio. Pluto is Virgo. Lilith is Taurus. The North Node is Aries. In the houses, as I said, the first house ascending is at Sagittarius. Second one is Capricorn. Third one is Pisces. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. That was mine. Let me pull Patty's real quick here. So let me open another document and see if I have any other files in here. No, I'm going to open up another file. I'm going to go to my other file. So let me go to Patty's chart. I just want to show you the differences. I'm not going to go into all the details and bore you to tears because that would suck. I'm just going to show you the factors. So this is Patty's chart. I'm going to show you the same thing here. We have, because I have her birth sign, Sun is Virgo, Moon is Taurus, Mercury is Leo, Venus is Leo, Mars is Taurus, Jupiter is Libra, Saturn is Sagittarius, Uranus is Leo, Neptune is Scorpio, Pluto is Virgo. It's the only one that we cross-reference on it all. Her ascending sign is Leo, second house is Leo, third house is Virgo, fourth house is Libra, fifth house is Scorpio, sixth house is Capricorn, seventh house is Aquarius, eighth house is Aquarius, ninth house is Pisces, XMC is Aries, XI is, I think it's the 11th house is Taurus and Cancer. So that's, and then when, of course, I did more details, I pulled up her compatibility with me, and I was just a giant, basically, red flag all over the place. This just was scary as frig. She's not a bad person, but seriously, yeah, she's just scary. I think, I don't know. I think some of her violent tendencies could be because of the way she was raised, more than anything. Michelle is leaving. Say bye-bye. Okay, Michelle, I'll talk to you later. I'll see you probably tomorrow on the show or in the text messages. Okay. All right, so we'll talk tomorrow. And so very interesting with the chart. Very interesting. One thing I have to say is fucking CPS. I don't know what that means. Yeah. Let's see. Hey, to check you. Okay, so all right, so anyway, that's the story with that. When's married? I don't say, have a joke, I can tell you're a great mother. Yeah. Let's see, my other son is April 23rd. I'm a Scorpio, Rachel. Just go and catching back to something here. And child screwed me over. Serves screwed me over today. Rachel, no, Virgo women are not selfish. I think this one was. I think some of it might be because of the factors in her chart. Hi, Joe. How are you doing? Rachel says, Night Pop. Okay, Sissy says, I'm just getting caught up here, guys. Okay, so she treats me LOL. It's okay. That was interesting with the charts. Yeah, you can get yours for free. Just go to cafeastrology.com. You can pull up your own chart. You can even pull up Ed's chart. But I don't know when he was born, but you can certainly pull up yours. If I wanted to pull up Loomies, but I can't because the little oldest you can go back to is 1900. So I asked Anna of Cafe Astrology if there's any way I can pull out Loomies chart, because I really want to know. I have the details. I know when she was born. I know where she was born. I know the time that she was born. I just don't have any way of entering 1835 in the years. Perry, because I figure, wow, who else here is going to be older than 120 years? Yeah. I suppose if I wanted to, I could just basically throw her February on the same year as mine, but that's not going to be accurate either, because it depends on the night sky. They get the time of your birth on your natal chart. So I have not found a way to pull up that. Oh, you want to talk about charts? I didn't show you this compatibility chart, but if you did, it's just absolutely amazing. The fact is how incompatible she is for me. Scary. But I will not say all Virgo women are not selfish. I think it depends on a lot of factors. And in her case, she's not selfish, but she's definitely a narcissist. Because she thought she was, the best at what she did. But like all Virgo, she's highly knowledgeable of medicine. She has, I swear to God, she has a pharmacy at home. She has all kinds of homeopathic medications and remedies and treatment ideas, which are. Do you have any good video ideas? Well, we talked about that earlier, Pop. For you said you wanted to get that recieve, and let's see, what's the other one there? Oh God, yeah. What was it? Oh, the brain slipped me. Oh yeah. You also wanted to get Esmeralda Rivera, and you mentioned also the third one there, which I forgot what her name was. For some reason, it slipped my mind there. But that for you would be good for your channel, I think. Oh, my name, I just had the tip of my tongue. All right. So anyway, those kind of people would be good for your channel. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, just to talk with them would be interesting individual videos. Have a video with you, Allison Thomas. Maybe do a video with Ross Seven or whatever her name is. Do a video with Esmeralda, and you said you wanted to do a video with Rebecca Marina Messenger. Just a video. Maybe you can talk about the afterlife as you see it. Yeah. The afterlife, and also you can talk about salvation in your faith system. Okay, well, I just gave you 3. For example, salvation, what happens when you die? Heaven versus limbo. What happens when if you're not reached a perfect state of perfection to enter the kingdom of heaven? What is your heaven like? What is your hell like? You did talk about that here. You could talk about that in detail. Maybe even show some photographs or artistic representations of the heaven and hells in your faith system. I would like to make similar style videos to what Allison did originally. Well, I don't know what she did originally, but you certainly can do that. No reason why you couldn't do that. So we got 4 people on here. Anybody got ideas for Pop's videos? What he wants to do? Suggestions for Pop? What? Be right back. Michelle says, okay. Yeah. I don't really know, Pop. I mean, that's a good question. I mean, I just gave you 3 ideas. What about my purpose as a reaper? You could talk about that too, which talks about what happens after you die. Tie the 2 in together. What does a reaper do to those who passed away? What about my experiences as a shadow person? Same thing. Maybe bring it up along with another video that might tie in with your experiences. See, in my case, my channel is completely different. It's not quite in that same area. It's a little bit different. I'm more of a social channel. That's really what I wanted to originally be, was a social channel. Everyone makes video calling shadow people evil. Why don't I make one actually? Because yeah, you could do that. Maybe you could even explain why people call you guys evil and explain why you're not evil. You know, that'd be good. That would work. You're going to get a chance to cover some new ground. Help enlighten some people. God, it's almost 2 hours. I mean, everybody's getting ready to go to bed soon, so I mean, I'm not going to be able to talk forever, but I like to try to end by 2:00. By 2 hour mark. So, everyone makes me is. Yeah, you can explain what a shadow person is. Yeah, I know, but that's your channel. You know, it's what you're interested in. That's what makes YouTube unique, is that each person can express their own views and concept. Theoretically, YouTube should let people do that freely. Get a vision of what my soul looks like. I think what you described originally was more like you were just wearing like a uniform. I don't think you really, like you said, when you took your uniform off, you were actually an angel. It's almost like you were wearing a uniform in a job, you know. So I suppose when you deal with good people that passed away, you probably don't wear the same uniform because don't have to scare them to death. You just basically just show as angel. Yeah, you do have a hood, yeah, but just that's only because when you're dealing with those that you got to transport downwards, you're trying to look like the Grim Reaper. Yeah. How you doing, Skynet? Uh, since I'm not comfortable making videos yet, I've started to making playlists. Well, I mean, you do have a way of making a slideshow. Maybe you can even combine the slideshow with voiceovers, describing things in form of photographs. That's how a lot of channels sometimes start. Taking a break. Didn't know you were live tonight. Skynet, I'm live every weeknight at 8:00 Eastern time. Where else would I be? Where else would I be? I actually started a little early. So what I want to do is, since you do have the ability to do some slideshows, why don't you, instead of playing music on the slideshow, why don't you do this? Start with some artwork and then describe the artwork that you're showing like you would a slideshow presentation. You know, like maybe like come up with a simple title and say, you know, what is a shadow person? Show pictures of shadow people and then narrate that. Write a script. Because you won't be seeing your face. It will just be you hearing your voice. I think you did something like that one time, some of your early shows, which kind of works out. Well, I don't know. It's really up to you. It's not. Just do one thing. For the regular explanation videos, is when you do the video, if you decide to do a slideshow, write a script and have a good idea what you're going to say in the script to match with the slides that you're putting on, and that will make it much better than just sewing and playing a lot of music. Now, of course, I know in your intro video that you did do music. That's fine. But now what you should do now is the narration to go with the slideshow for future. I have data for streaming on YouTube only. I cannot do Skype calls until the 11th. So we get unlimited data on YouTube videos. On YouTube only. No one, nothing else. Because YouTube is whitelisted. That's why I only use this computer to do YouTube. Well, yeah, actually, Skynet's right in that sense. But R11 did show his face. It was Cringe Report that never showed his face. It was a Cringe Report that was like Charlie or Charlie's Angels, not R11. He always showed his face. Yeah. I can't call Jennifer right now. I don't even have my phone here. It's in the other room. Well, right now we got 4 minutes to go, and I do want to get some things done. So, all right. Did you call Orla? No, I did not. I didn't bother. I slept like you did. I slept for a bit. I was tired. I just wanted to sleep in and take this time to focus on the things in my heart and my head that I needed to focus on. Hi, Kirsty. How you doing? Long time no type. Yeah, that's me. My hair's growing out. I gotta get my hair retouched next month because I don't have the money this month to do it. So I'll have to get retouched next month. I got my hair appointment rescheduled. I just gotta get it done. Did the woman from New York ever call the show again? No. I think honestly, I don't think she was legit. Anyway, that's just it. I don't think she was legit, but I don't know. I'm gonna hear from her again. Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. Oh God. So how's it going, Kirsty? Don't forget to drop a like in the like jar. Yeah, click a like in the like jar, please. I'm up to 25 today. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. So I'm walking better, by the way, Kirsty. I'm doing better. My leg is getting stronger. So I'm doing more now than I was before. Maybe I just don't want to. 27 likes. Well, Michelle, this is the best stream in a while. Yes, it is the best stream in a while. Yes, it is. My score shows 26 on my screen, but it is 27. How many new subs do we have? How many new subs? So far, it seems like I've known my regulars and the old former regulars that are here. I didn't see too many new people, but doesn't mean that there isn't. That's good to hear. You're doing a lot better. I'll show you how I walk now. Just look at this chair out of the way. Still a little stiff. This is the knee. Kneecap is broken in 2 parts. Still walking on it. This is my other kneecap right here. It's got a bruise on it. It's been there a long time. I don't know what the story with that is. But anyway, the point is the 2 kneecaps are still holding up. I think this is dirty. Is it dirty? I think your kneecap is dirty. This one. No, that's a bruise. That's something. Some kind of a mark, like a birthmark or something. So this is the kneecap that broke in 2 parts. 3 parts, actually. And it has a ruptured tendon. So I've been walking, but I have been pretty much taking it easy for the last few months. But I'm starting to get things done. Housework. Things back in my apartment. Says, this is the best stream ever. That's good to hear from you. You're doing better. Did you bath today? I take a bath once a week on Saturdays. So I took one Saturday. Yeah, but it doesn't really hurt though. It's just when I first got hurt, I couldn't even walk at all. I was basically bedridden for almost 2 weeks, and then finally I was back on my feet, slowly starting to walk. At first, I was walking horribly. Always the constant risk of falling on my ass or my face. But finally, I was walking again. And now I walk up to the soup kitchen without the walker. But I use the walker to go down the soup kitchen because it's kind of a steep hill. So I just, but I'm getting back on my feet. It's still winter, Skynet. And once it starts to get to be summer and it's hot and like 95 to 100% humidity and temperatures of about 25 to 30 degrees Celsius, I'll be taking more baths as needed. I do tend to try to save water when I can because I am water conscious. And so I do try to get a bath in once a week. I soak good and hard and long. I get all the dead skin off my body. I exfoliate. I make sure that my hair is washed every week and take care of things. If I don't want to show my face, does that really mean I'm not a genuine? Maybe that's fine. You don't have to show your face. It's up to you. I've seen a lot of videos where people don't show their face. For example, in Bestie, they don't show their face. It's an animation. They do animated things. So some videos, people don't show their natural faces. Yes, it is. You'll notice that you can always tell my hair is always whiter on Saturday, cleaner. So, but I won't be able to get my hair retouched until April 8th. So you're going to be seeing a lot of roots growing out. Ugh. So you're going to see a lot of roots growing out. Fame's here. Yeah, by the way, people wonder how he's doing. Oops. That's his Fame. He's still got a piece of fur hanging out here. You got to get this off here. Oh. Stubborn, big. Look, because it's right next to his skin. You got to let it grow out a bit more. I'll let it grow out. Most of his Matt's fur is slowly coming out. Sarah Show, and you are wearing the same clothes. Yeah. I tend to don't wash laundry as much as some. In the summertime, it's a little more different because I get more hot and sweaty in the summer. But right now, it's not hot and sweaty. But once you start seeing temperatures of about 30 degrees Celsius, you will see me change more often. Yeah. So I did take a bath before the show on Saturday. Yeah. Do. Yeah, he's a cute cat. He's just my cat's got this long fur that mats up, and then it's almost impossible to get it off. He's 18 years old. He's almost 20 years old. The cat is old. Rusty, my other cat, is younger, but he's the Leo of the cat world. He's a big Leo. You sure Rusty is not an Aries? Rusty could be an Aries. Yeah, Rusty could be an Aries. Yeah, I'll have to check. Yeah, I think he's an Aries. Hello. What is this? How you doing? What's this channel about? No, it's generally a chat channel. We cover all kinds of things, everyday life to demonstrations and experiments to unboxings to technical examples. You can check my playlist. You can see huge playlists. I also cover current events, news, a little bit of everything. There's no particular one topic we cover. Check out the playlist. You can see all the videos. All 2,400 of them. So 2,400 now? I think it's 2,400. 2,400 videos. Well, I think that they can hear me. Okay, yeah. Well, let me finish. Michelle and I are dual souled. There's two souls that share the body. Yeah. It works out. It's two souls in one body. Everybody knows that. Who've been around a long time. Right. Well, this year I haven't done anything magical because I'm on the injured list, but I am the North American Snow Queen of the United States, Canada, Ireland, and the United Kingdom. Originally it used to be United States, Canada, Southwest Greenland, but me and Fuja Simosen, the Western European weather source, went to weather sources, did a land swap because of Brexit. So I now have United States, Canada, Ireland, and the United Kingdom now. Those are my turfs. So my job is to maintain the winter weather pretty much from Yule to Astara each year. I will start this year on the 20th of March. Why? Why do I need to talk about that? I don't even need to talk about my personal biology. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. It's up for me and my OBGYN to know that. You guys don't need to know that. Really. Can you make it sunny Wednesday? I have to go out. What's the temperature you want? I have to look at it and see what I know the UK is not exactly a large area. Well, how warm do you want it? Look, I got a better idea. Let's get it. Oh, I know what you're gonna do. Yeah, let them see the documentary. For those of you who have never seen the documentary, let's pull this up here. EOCU. Documentary. Go check out. Oh, 26. I don't know if I can get you 26. I might be able to get you about maybe about 18. So what we had today. Yeah, let's go check it out. I answers a lot of questions. Of course, at the time of the video, I was involved with the United States, Canada, and Southwest Greenland because of Brexit. That just was the land swap happened when Brexit happened. And the reason was because I wanted to be able to go to the United Kingdom if I wanted to move there. Do me a favor, please stop disabling the likes and dislikes. Well, why should I stop disabling the likes and the dislikes? Until shows like today, I haven't had enough likes to basically make it substantial. And it makes me depressed. I can leave them on for today, but I got a feeling that the bad people are going to hit on more dislikes and destroy the show again. That's the reason I disable them. We have coronavirus here too, so it doesn't matter. You also have a migrant problem, which we have here too. And you guys got beautiful, sussy 240 volts and 50 cycles per second. And proper BS 1363E main splice, which means that you're not likely to get electrocuted unless you do something stupid. And your place got proper fuses in them. Yeah, I love UK wiring. I care about the likes because it tells me if I'm doing something right or if I'm doing something wrong. Okay? And every time I leave the likes up, then the dislike troll will see that they have to try to generate more fake flag accounts to dislike for every like I get. That's why I basically block the listing of the likes and dislikes. It's because I don't want the dislike trolls to see how many likes and dislikes they have. Okay? For example, how many dislikes do I have on this video? I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know about that. Yeah, I gotta approve your message. Yeah, well, you obsessed with I clicked the show too many times. I gotta wait for this stupid thing to go. All right. I may be, you know what the thing is? I may seem like I'm obsessed by it, but you have to understand that the likes dislike thing I always thought was kind of a stupid idea. I used to have a survey. A survey used to be a lot better way to tell someone if your content was good or bad. They got rid of the survey. It's ironic because eBay used to have the opposite. They used to only have a positive, negative, neutral, and they changed it to a survey because they said the positive, negative, neutral didn't give enough information to determine if your content was good or bad. So they changed it. You know. Well, I mean, that's because that's the lunar Leo in my chart. Because my moon is Leo, so yeah, my moon is Leo. Only people don't realize that. So yeah, I am concerned about likes, dislikes. But like mostly, I'm only comfortable doing shows in certain settings. So. Well, I know what you're talking about, Pop, but actually, you don't really want to grow anything like that. Can I make these bigger? Can I make these bigger? These big bulbous things that are in the chest? Can I make these bigger? Can I grow these bigger? Yeah. Yeah. Well, guys, it's 12:14. I'll stay on for about another 15 minutes, but after this, I think I'll get ready to wrap it up. So I'll be on for about another 15 minutes because it's already 9:58. So about 10:15. Doesn't care about dislikes and like this. Or a person who is very sensitive. Yeah, a person is sensitive, has a feeling of insecurity, does care. Yeah, that doesn't mean that they're knocked out. Well, I'm not trying to get too weird. What I'm just saying is, yeah, we had a great show today. I really am very happy we had a lot of people come on. And yeah, we do. A lot of women want bigger boobs. It's not weird. No, it's not. But obviously, if you make them too big, then they become a real back problem. So for me, I hate sensitive people. Well, then you must hate your own zodiac sign because Scorpios are very sensitive people too. Scorpios are very sensitive people. They're very emotional, but not as much as Pisces. I think Gemini is the stronger of the water signs. Pisces. No, wait, Cancer. Cancer. All right, Cancer is the one that's kind of in the between. They're kind of strong, but they're okay. You're Scorpio and Pop Scorpio. So let's see. How do you compare with Pop? I know that Scorpio can be very emotional, but they're also very, very inquisitive and very resourceful, and will not stop until they get something that they want to know. They are not afraid of digging in for the facts. Scorpios often make good investigators, as do Virgos, for police work and for private work. Pop, we're not going to cover the photos. It doesn't matter. I am a woman. Okay, my medical documentation, my blood work, and the DNA tests prove it. So, that's all I'm going to tell you. I've had medical testing done. It doesn't really matter anyway. It's not even an issue for this channel. It just isn't. Jennifer J isn't either, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. It's not. I mean, if you are my girlfriend or my partner, maybe it would matter more, but it doesn't matter to me. Yep, I do. Not exactly as big as I'd like. I've had full mammograms. No masks in mine, no lesions, no cancer. I go for a mammogram every 2 years. And even Patty said to me, she says, "You're built like a woman from the waist up, but your butt is masculine, and your privates in the front are kind of hard to tell, and your legs are kind of masculine, but they're not completely masculine legs either. Your pelvis is masculine." Yeah, well, I can't help that. That's just the way I'm built. Mammograms have been proven to be dangerous to cause cancer. But they've improved a lot with the technology with mammograms. They really have. And they have been known to save lives to women. If you're lucky enough, you can catch a tumor before it grows into a major problem. It could save a woman's life. Get your mammogram. Men have also been known in some cases to get breast cancer too. It's not as common, but they can get breast cancer. It's just a preventive measure. You only do it about every 2 years. It's not like it's a huge issue. Yeah, there have been a few men who've gotten breast cancer. And of course, for them, it's more than likely it's going to be a risk for them to die out because they don't usually get it detected soon enough. It's X-ray radiation, Pop. Okay. It's ionizing radiation. It's not the same thing as being put next to a nuclear reactor using uranium or plutonium. Yeah, I don't need to see that kind of comment. That's not really much. No, I don't really think. I think a mammogram is a good safety precaution, just as going getting a pap smear, just to make sure you don't get the papillomavirus either, which has been known to be one of the leading causes for cervical cancer. It's just a plain, simple, preventive, even if it is a little bit embarrassing, essential test to do. Just as men go to their doctor to get check their prostate and their testicles. It's the same thing, You want to make sure your system is okay. Because you used some incendiary language, and I didn't think it fit in the question. Don't call people that because it's rude and it gets people mad. Rephrase your comment. That's all you have to do. Pop, I'm trying to keep the show from turning into a slugfest, okay? Rusty, what are you doing? Oh, yeah. Everybody talks about fame. This is Rusty. This is my other cat. Big cat. Oh, he's so big. He needs to be supported properly from the bottom. Plus, otherwise, hurts his back. I don't know why Pop retracts things. That's a good question. Rusty, I don't know why he does. All right, cat. Let me hide the mouse before you knock it over and jam it up again, like you always do. Big cat. Holy Christ, you're still wasting data. Excuse me. Let me go back. What you said. I'm gonna find that video. Okay, baby, I stuck that in here. You said, I gotta go back here. You called somebody a bitch, actually. Message retracted. Okay, here it is. You said to me, can we not talk about it? Please stop, you negative bitch. Why would you say that? I don't know why you even bother to do that. Well, I want a ginger cat. They are cute. Don't like ginger cats. Then ginger hair, though. Well, ginger hair and a ginger cat. Only problem is my cat sheds like a golden retriever. I got his cat hair and everything. He's at 35 pounds. He's like picking up the soda fountain syrup from, like the Coca-Cola, Pepsi box syrup. That's how heavy he is. He's heavy. He's friendly. He's heavy. Pop isn't talking. He didn't say he couldn't be in the chat. Never said he could not be in the chat. I said that he's not going to be talking tonight, which he has not been talking at all on the show. After I said, yeah. No, he's not. He's mostly muscle, actually. He's muscle. This cat is muscle. He's not fat. He's built like a big, strong street fighter. He's a beast. He's a nice, friendly, but very heavy beast. Trust me, if he was fat, he'd be Garfield size. Oh, wait a minute. He is Garfield size. The real Garfield size. And no, he does not eat lasagna. So he's just big. I subcast some people every time the topic is brought up. Over 50 people died of cancer because I imagine they would. How about actually wishing 50 people that they would have a good day instead of causing them harm, Pop? Why don't you wish people good things instead of bad things sometimes? Would that be so bad? I mean, let people have a good day. You can have 35 pounds of groceries. Yeah. But originally when I came home, I couldn't even pick Risty up without risk of falling over. Yeah, I carry a lot of shit from the grocery store now. So, like I said, I got to see if I can try to get a ride scheduled for next week. You said yourself after you research level of consciousness, anything you think can manifest, that's true. Absolutely true. Milk is dangerous. And now you're down to 2 viewers. Keep being updated. I didn't wish on purpose. You don't understand. Well, okay, you didn't wish it on purpose, Pop. I get that. But what I'm saying is you can also personally, consciously manifest the request to see people be happy and have good lives. Actually, no, on Toy Talkers, I'm at 5 people right now. Well, I understand that. But remember, being 5th and 6th, actually, he's like, manifestation is actually 6th level consciousness. Being 6th level consciousness, when anything you want manifests itself, comes with responsibilities that you need to be careful what you request or what you wish for, because you will get it. You will get it. So if you say to yourself, I want people to have a good day, I want people to be happy, and you consciously focus on positive things and say, I want people to be happy today, that's much more positive karma energy for you and for them. That's what makes the world a better place. Is one person says, sure, I can wish harm on somebody, but I'd rather wish good on them instead. Even my enemies, even those who have hurt me, I wish them the best of luck. I still pray for Patty. I know that sounds stupid. Why would you pray for somebody who physically hurt you and beat you up all the time? Because I realized that if I wish for positive things to happen for them, then I'm actually not going to have to deal with the negative outcome of bad karma. Yeah, I go to Cumberland Farm still, yeah. I have made people's lives better. The problem is it doesn't always have the power. If I didn't wish it. You don't understand, manifestation isn't always on purpose. I know that. And don't think you... Yeah, I do understand that. But I'm saying is that for me, knowing I have the power as the North American snow crane, even though I'm on the injured list, doesn't mean I'm not capable of doing anything. I could have sat there and said, May you have a ton of ice and snow, and may you basically fall and break your necks. So then we realized that I, unfortunately, like I said, I'm also at the risk of falling and breaking my own neck. Because I would basically be hoisted up by my own petard. So this year I chose to have a weather be fairly mild because I knew I had to walk it with a walker, and trudging a walker through a snowbank is a pain in the ass. And so it was easier for me to just have a mild winter this year because I know I would benefit from it too. I haven't say I haven't. Just saying is that I try not to. I make an effort not to do that. How do you get a job at Stone Queen? I'd like to something in my spare time. Gotta pray to Mother God. Prayer, Father God, better known as the Lord. In your case, if you're Christian, we need for the UK, because the change is being done because of Brexit. We need a spring, a summer, and an autumn weather sorcerer. So if you're interested in learning about weather management for the 3 other seasons, summer probably will be filled the easiest because everybody loves summer and spring, but not too many people like fall. So just contact Father and Mother God in prayer and let them know which season you're interested in, and keep your ears open, your spiritual ears and eyes open. Start researching meteorology and weather forecasting skills. And if they feel that you meet the requirements, they'll let you know. Why don't you make Christine cause me to do it? It's not hard to imagine someone getting sick is caused by fear, not on purpose. Well, okay, that's fine. Like I said, it's yeah, I don't like summer either. Everybody likes some people like summer. In the United States, of course, you guys get the breezes from the ocean because the British Isles is a smaller place. But in the United States, because it's so large, if you're in the middle of the United States, the summers can be dry and hot or humid over here in East in New England. So you just pray to Mother and Father God and ask them, say, hey, I was told by Michelle that you guys are looking for somebody for the UK, Ireland, for the spring or autumn. I'd like to know if I would be eligible candidate. Do you realize that cancer advertisements cause so much damage in terms of the law of attraction? Yeah, I know. A lot of false promises. But sometimes for some people, it's what works out better for them. If that makes any sense. Remember, Pop, not everybody is spiritually attuned to the higher dimensional plane. So those people that are not tuned to the higher dimensional plane think that they can change without the help of the divine their outcome of their situation. It's when you are attuned to the higher dimensional plane that you realize that you can change because you're working with divine source, as you would say. Yeah, I know. Now, but you know what, though? I still don't see. I know what you meant. Well, right now, It's 2:34. It's almost 3 hours. 2.5. Does anybody else want to ask a question? I want to get ready to wrap it up because I do have to get up for the soup kitchen tomorrow. I got the Facebook show tomorrow at 10. And then we have the next YouTube show tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. And so we had a lot of good people today. Yeah. He says here, what I meant to say, I'm probing your message, Pop. It just takes a little time to get up here. It says here, what I meant is cancer advertisements cause fear and negative thoughts. People subconsciously manifest their own family members dying. The fear, the law of attraction is not a choice. It's a recording. It's recording people's thoughts all day. Right. Any thoughts of fear get recorded, and those people end up with ill remembers and bad luck. Yeah. Also, I still believe in preventive health maintenance, though. Yeah. What do you think, Kirsty? Does that make any sense to you? What he's talking about? Let's see, what else here has, what do you guys think of that? I mean, what Pop is saying about law of attraction. Do you guys have any idea what the law of attraction is about? I don't even quite understand it. Doesn't mean I don't think it's important. I just said I don't think I understand it completely well. Now, do you understand why cancer advertisements have been deadly? I never did understand, Pop. Well, maybe Pop can briefly explain what is, for Kirsty, what is the law of attraction? Can you explain to Kirsty in simple English what is the law of attraction? I know we throw that term around here a lot, but I don't really even quite know it myself. I know, in my case, when I think of the law of attraction is, if you want something positive to happen, you focus positive energy towards making that thing happen. I don't call it the law of attraction so much. I call it the law of positive results. He says, it just means that your thoughts are being recorded all day long, except when you sleep. Any negative thoughts, even if they're not on purpose, causes right back at you. Well, I don't subscribe to that, but that's me. I don't subscribe to that logic. Since religion is super pressed, a lot of people are stuck with negative thoughts, so you end up with many people damaging their own lives. Okay. Like those who voluntarily think it's okay to smoke cigarettes, for example, or to drink to excess, thinking that alcohol is going to make them feel good. We know alcohol destroys the liver. We know cigarettes destroy the lungs. And so, but yet, nowadays, we don't sit there and have doctors recommending you smoke cigarette A over cigarette B. Yeah, I know they are. can see that in Bruce Almighty. How God has this huge filing cabinet of everything that Bruce had talked about that morning, from the time he got up to the time he met up with God. It was recorded on a big, in a facsimile of a file cabinet. So that's a good movie to watch. Bruce Almighty. You should watch Bruce Almighty. It's funny. There's some truth in it. Actually, honestly, I like the old God series, but it was George Burns. But Bruce Almighty is kind of fun. We'll love to have actually shown you Bruce Almighty. But I can't afford to get a license to show you Bruce Almighty. Although it is on Netflix, I think. That's why I think cancer advertisements are bad, as I've seen myself hex hundreds of people's lives by accident because of them. Well, I still believe that people have the decision of their own if they choose to cause harm or not. I don't believe in accidents. I believe in on purposes. If you deliberately pass ill will on somebody, that's a karma issue. A cancer advertisement can cause you to think thoroughly of fear because they want to record their own family kind of falling ill. Well, I don't believe in accidents. I believe in on purposes. That's my faith. And that because we have the ability to determine the outcome, we can choose to either A, live in fear, it's in 5D TV talks about, or we can choose to transcend that and take charge of our lives. That's what I believe. So just like when I was in the ER, I didn't have fear. The fact is, I knew that I had a ruptured tendon in my knee. Just like when I was in the ER, I didn't have fear. The fact is, I knew that I had a ruptured tendon in my knee. I took it as an adventure instead of as a disability, and to experience everything, good, the bad, and the ugly. Because to me, that worked out fine, because it was very, very therapeutic to say, gee, I happen to be experiencing a new thing. I could sit there and cry and I'm proud about how the fact that my knee was destroyed. Or I could sit there and I could go, well, you know what? It's a new opportunity for me to learn a new thing. Hey, I've decided to be focusing on the new skills. It wasn't on purpose, and what you're saying is very offensive to me. Harry just confirmed it. This is my fault. I know it wasn't your fault, Pop. Okay, I didn't say it was your fault. But remember, we're Homo sapiens sapiens. We're thinking humans. Okay? We have free will. We can choose to consciously decide. And yes, if some people, it does take a lot of effort to overcome those fear things. And if you overcome them, great things can happen. Well, Abraham just told me most people actually subconsciously curse people out of fear every single day. 80% of the humans are causing spells and they don't even know it. That's probably true. But what about the other 20%? The ones that realize that they can overcome their basic human limitations, the primal nature. They can overcome that. I hate to sound like Mr. Brockhurst from Jane Eyre, but the truth of the matter is he did say one thing. We can transcend the mentality of being animals. We can actually go further than that. because we have free will given by God. We can become and transcend our basic human primal instincts. And that's what I do every day. I focus my best I can on doing positive things for people. I don't curse people. I will not even curse Patty. I will not even curse Patty. Sure, she did wrong to me, but I will not curse Patty. Instead, I'm praying that one day she'll understand what has happened and how she can make her future relationships with people better. That's something I have consciously said I am going to do. I have made every effort to transcend those basic primal limitations. It's not easy because sometimes I can be just as petty as everybody else, but I am making a conscious effort to change the way I see the world and the way I think to be a good example. Well, then I'm not cursing. I don't think I see that. Okay, but then I'm not saying on purpose. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not perfect. Okay, I'm still working on it. Pop. I'm still working on it. Okay, I'm still working on it. But I know what the power of the Almighty God, Father, Mother God, Son of Jesus, Son of the Father, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, His Mother Mary, Mother God, Father God, Gaia. I will overcome those limitations because I made that decision to try to do just that. Yeah, which you haven't really talked about that one that much. You explained it to me, but you didn't explain it to anyone else, really. I mean, you should do a video on that. Oh, it's part of my faith system. Don't you realize Christianity has me? Pop, my faith system says something different. Okay, I don't want to start a slick fest in the end of the show, but basically, I don't agree with that logic. Okay. Anyway, you could talk about Ho'oponopono on your stream. If you wanted a topic, there's one you could explain that to your audience. And once you talked about what the law of attraction, I don't deny that people have died on the sword of Christianity and things such as prejudice and hate crimes. I don't deny that. But for me, I have learned to be a little more open-minded than many. It's an air sign. It's an Aquarius. I'm more open-minded. I'm a little more willing to go a little further out and look at it in a more deeper level. Have you realized focus more energy on demons than Satanism? Probably. But right now, I got to get ready to use the bathroom, and I got to get ready to wrap it up for the night. Tell you what, when are you going to do a video on Ho'oponopono? When are you going to do a video on positive attraction or law of attraction on your channel? I haven't seen you do a video on either one yet. I did read it, Pop. Right? Cause me to hex people, I'm sorry. Well, now unhex them. Unhex them. It's easy to do. You hex them, now you unhex them. Free will. You can do it. That's all you have to know. All right, Pop, those would be great topics for your channel, honestly. I really think you should focus on those topics. But I'm going to get ready to wrap it up. Christians were telling me everyone was saying that. What's the next thing? Well, I don't. So, but anyway, look, Pop, I'm going to get ready to go to bed. I'm going to get ready to brush my teeth. I'm going to get some sleep. I got a busy day tomorrow again. I got a 10 a.m. Facebook stream. I got an 8 p.m. YouTube stream. And I'm hoping to get more people on the channel. I'm hoping to get more new faces. I want more shows like today. They were good shows. They were positive shows. There was a happiness on the show. People enjoyed it. Simple. Because the spiritual realm now. That's how. You know how to do it. Mr. Reaper. You know how to do it. All right, guys. So, Pop's got his topics for his channel. Talking about Ho'oponopono and about law of positive attraction. And he can also talk about what is a Reaper, what is the limbo versus heaven. He can cover all that good stuff on his channel. And for now, I want to thank everybody that came in and said thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Tomorrow it'll be 8 o'clock on YouTube again. Facebook will be at 10 a.m. I'm hoping one day to get some of the Facebookers to come onto the YouTube streams and some of the YouTubers to come onto the Facebook streams. The Facebook streams are usually at the Soup Kitchen, so that's the way I do it for now, sharing my program between two different networks, and I look forward to seeing everybody. The law of attraction is not the only law of the universe. There are 12 other laws. Okay. Do a video on the 12 other laws and the law of attraction, which is 13 laws. Cover those 13 laws. You can explain them. You understand them. Discuss them. But for now, I'm going to get ready to get some sleep, and I'm sure people want to go to bed too. So for now, guys, tomorrow, don't forget that we will be on YouTube again, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and on Facebook tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And then, of course, it's open to anybody on either network. So come on in on Facebook. We don't tend to have as much of detailed conversations like this, but we can do it. All right, guys. Oh, Michelle, one more thing. What? Don't forget something that Bill and Ted said. Oh, yes. Be excellent to one another. Absolutely. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye, everybody.